So when you add up the numbers of 2023, what? There's a 2, a 0, and a 2 and a 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. It's completion. So through the spirit, you never know, man. I'm not saying. I pray. I pray we out of here next year. But we know that a lot of developments got to occur. You know. So let's go back to that second area, which is the development.
It says, and invading one another.
Yeah, that invading one another. When these people out here don't got the resources and the ability to feed themselves as they are. See, in America's a fancy third world country, man. It's a real fancy poor country. But the poverty here is much different than other parts of the country, of the world, I should say. So you could be poor here with a flat screen TV and a $1,000 iPhone, all right? Even this food. These people, they could go get pizza right now. At 3 o'clock in the morning, if you want sushi to come to your house, you can order it and it'll be there, right? You want breakfast for dinner, you want steak for breakfast, you can do it, right? But that's gonna lead to these people are very carnal. These people don't know how to go a day without food and drink. These people can't make, I bet that the average American couldn't go half a day without food and drink, man. That's why Americans are a bunch of fat asses. All right, it's the truth. Lazy and fat because they can't control their mouths. It's always time to eat. Yeah, you think I'm gonna let her? These people be fat as hell. Or whatever. These fatties.
Your body shaming.
All right, well,
Bitch, yeah.
hey, fat people are gonna be in the times to come, because people gonna be feasting on your ass, man.
You know what? Tell you what, man. This fat motherfucker that me in that day, I'm running, I'll trip your ass up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's the truth, man.
Good for a reason.
That ankle kick.
These people are weak. That's another thing too. Being able to control your hunger, that's a sign of a real stoic, strong person. These people out here, man, the first 15 minutes of when their mind tells them that there ain't no more food. See, there's the aspect of, like, you could fast right now, and you know on the other side of that fast, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna eat that, and I'm gonna have a drink, and then later on I'm gonna do this. I'm just stopping this for the moment. But when these people's minds, it register, like, oh shit, there is no more Pizza Hut. There is no more Zaxby's.
There's no more crushed ice.
Oh man, there's no more crushed ice. There's no more salt and pepper. These people are gonna lose their mind in the first few minutes.
Let's take it even further. We saw in 2020, Uber fired or let go 14% of the workforce. And now we're just now seeing here in 2022 end of it that DoorDash let go about 10 to 15% of their workforce. Let those companies take. Damn, now I have to get my fat ass up and go get my pizza now?
Yeah.
They'll fucking sit and starve in their own house because the convenience is taken away.
See?
They'll kill themselves because they don't have Uber Eats no more.
Bro, if you've done Uber Eats, you meet certain people in times where you could tell this person don't leave the house.
Nah, don't.
Yep.
They work from home.
Yep.
Their food, their breakfast, lunch, and dinner comes to the house.
Bro, I kid you not.
Instacart.
I've been doing this years, right? When you walk up to somebody's house to deliver their food, and they got bags that's still there from weeks and months ago, you know them people don't leave that fucking house. I'm talking about, I done walked up, even in rich neighborhoods, over the Alpharetta out there, in the rich neighborhoods, I done delivered them big ass houses, like 4 or 5 Starbucks bags, not even open, just sitting outside the same door, and they told me to leave it at. I'm like, yo, these people
Bugged out.
Bugged out, man.
You right about that, because I did Instacart. I don't do that shit no more. But I had to do a delivery. I remember this individual. He was like, just sit on the couch. He was like, yeah, open the door. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, go ahead and help me. You know, do you mind rolling this trash out there?
Yeah, see?
Well, for a
Yes,
tip,
I
nigga,
do.
yeah. You know, just to back up your point, like,
it's
these
real.
people are real.
And then a lot of these people gonna get their houses broken in, man. So let's keep going with that.
Damn. It says, and invading one another,
Yeah, see, invading one another. Keep going.
they should not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, see, that's why. See, Esau think he's slick, man. These so-called white people think they slick. When you look at the news, all these mayors in these towns are so-called black people or Spanish people. Because why? When the shit hits the fan, they gonna want to put that blame on you niggas, man. All right, you Mayor Littlefoots. All right, you Keisha Bottoms, Warnocks.
18-year-old.
Yeah, the
just got
18-year-old
voted
and the black 18-year-old in Arkansas. That's the mayor.
I smell lynching.
Yeah, you're purposely putting so-called Negroes in these positions because when that anger come down, listen, we all, hey, if you live in a city, again, we all know where the mayor's mansion is. The governor's mansion, excuse me. We all know where the governor live at. Every state has a governor's mansion. So it's partly, as always, probably in most cases, in some cases, it's a Negro man or a woman in that position that these people gonna be bringing that heat to, man.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what they did to the C-19. You know, first it came from bats, now it's coming from you niggas.
Oh yeah, they blamed it on niggas, the Spanish and Latinos and Negroes. It's the blame.
That's why Edomite movement walked around. Fine, they put their masks on because the narrative was, like the brother said, they went from bats to Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So you see people masked up, they already know in their head, oh, they got this.
Them niggas is nasty,
Don't even
man.
want to come by us.
You know what? We don't want you crackers near us anyway.
Right, you doing me a justice.
Dirty fucking. I remember an old friend of mine back, talking about the truth, but he had said he had went to go get a haircut one time. His barber had an Edomite in the chair before him. He told the dude, he said, man, the guy was gonna clean off the clippers or whatever. He told the dude, man, he said, man, you was raised to clean the clippers off, man. You got them crackers,
Fleet,
same clippers on
lice
me.
and shit, man. All right, keep going with that second.
It says, it says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Now, see, here's the kicker. You love to see when these good old, we're gonna fight the Great Reset devils, right? They always think, no, man, it's not gonna happen. The New World Order's not gonna happen, man. It's not happening. It's more of us than them. We're good. They say it with such pride, don't they? You ever see a comment, you be like,
Yeah.
these niggas really believe. Oh, it's a way more of us than them. We're gonna fight the powers that be. We're gonna stop this Illuminati. We're gonna stop it in its tracks. That's how they carry it. They carry it like, oh, it's more of us than them. Relax. Bro, Esau got some shit, man. You think we want you dead? You think we want you? Your own elite wants you. Okay? See, you so-called white people should be thanking Kanye for exposing your enemy. Get Revelation 6 and 4, man, because these white people, they all think that they got a position in the bunker.
Right.
Don't look up.
Right.
They all these crackers, they really think that they got I'm white.
Somehow, some way, you're going to get out of it because they'll ask you
I am white, Yeah, 500,000. Yeah, I agree with white people love to say that. Yeah, they're right. It's overpopulated.
Yeah,
Nigga, you are part of the overpopulating.
Revelation, nigga.
Yeah, dumbass.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Here comes the exterminate. They gonna exterminate your goofy ass.
Right.
Dumbass.
I got it.
You gotta go ahead with it.
This is Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red,
Mm-hmm.
and power was given to him that sat thereon
Yep.
to take peace from the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and that they should kill one another.
See, this is about to be like the beginning of the Edomite rulership on the planet Earth with Alexander the Greek. Remember when Alexander the Greek and his 4 generals came into power? It was straight out war amongst Esau. Esau didn't enjoy no peace. It wasn't no peaceable. It wasn't no period of time where it was just peace and coolness on the earth. No. Alexander the Greek did what he did. His 4 generals came into power. He died, right? And then what happened? They went to war with each other.
Esau's been in a war, civil war with himself since 330 BC. That's a long ass fucking time.
Long time, bro.
And this war, this civil war, the Edomites is about to really come to an end.
It's never stopped.
It's never stopped. But like you said, they have this complex about it. They think they're like, oh, I'm definitely gonna be saved from the exterminate. Never me. I'm a good old white woman.
Just before they came to the New World, just before they came to the Americas, they had just fought 100 years of war between themselves.
See?
100 years.
They can't be at peace with themselves. And the scriptures tell us that.
The French Revolution, all of that.
That's why 2023 we're gonna see the war of white people.
We're not involved.
And we ain't involving ourselves. All right? Yeah, we ain't. That's the truth. Keep reading. Like I'm not. This is the scriptures.
Con. And it continue on. It says, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah. See, this Ukrainian Russian spat is it's just a build up to white on white war.
Right, that's in-house.
It's in-house. That's why I think Charlemagne said, he's like, oh, it's kind of weird. We used to seeing white people F up brown people, but to see white people killing each other, it's like, whoa,
They've
whoa.
always been doing it.
This is different.
Right, but they love that. The media loves to paint this black on black crime.
They push that shit.
They love to push that narrative. Man, the Lord is going to expose the fact that they are violent. And they're mainly violent against themselves, man. Okay? That was it on that? Let's go back to that second ever.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city
Martial law.
and shall not be able,
Yep.
but because of their pride,
Yeah, it says a man shall desire to go into a city. See, right now, it's damn near impossible. Man, leave the country now if you want to, man. On some real shit. All that traveling the world and taking your ass to certain places, man, that shit is in the past, man. Maybe if you go to the Caribbeans, if you got family, don't let me stop you. I'm not, you know what I mean? But just for you and the family to go travel to Turkey right now, it's not the time.
Bro, you see what's been happening over there in the World Cup
Mm-hmm.
in Qatar? Because they think they can bring that American shit over there.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
But
it's
it's
only in America, man.
Yeah, it's only
That
in
shit is
America.
on. Listen, a lot of you people live in the fucking fantasy world, man. A lot of shit that you see on the internet is only here in America. They don't do that shit over there.
Nowhere.
They don't
Nowhere.
play that shit nowhere else.
Right.
And that's the fucked up.
You even go to Canada.
Yep.
They don't play American shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Canada's right there.
I'm telling
You
you.
know what I'm saying? It's like you said, risk management.
Mhm.
Just like these hoes.
Yeah.
This is women, aka women. Just like these hoes talking, you know,
These
like
harlots.
you said, they can't understand logistics
Yeah.
and being logic, and they deem everything the equal risk.
Mm-hmm.
That's Americans,
Yeah.
men and women.
These men, they follow after that. These dumbass women, like you said, they don't risk management, or they don't look at things from a, I don't know, things heating up. I don't know, maybe
You're in a
we
different country.
I don't know, hun. Like, bro, it's 2022, man. A lot of niggas should have been having these conversations.
Right,
Right.
Honey, maybe we should put a few bags of rice away, honey.
right,
A lot of you niggas gonna wait till the last, just the last second.
right. If you're going to another country, stay on the fucking resort.
Well, that's what they tell you in Jamaica.
Everywhere, Dominican
Yeah.
Republic,
Stay in the resort.
stay at the resort, man. And that spirit coming right here to America, man. Eddie Murphy ain't coming to America. Demonic energy is coming to America that's gonna cause all of what we're talking about. All right, keep going with that second. We're gonna stay there. Whatever precept y'all got.
It
Just
says,
bring it out.
for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed.
Houses shall be destroyed, man. See, watch.
There'll be a lot of bandos.
There's a lot of bandos and squatters. Okay, watch. See, 2022. What did we watch in 2022? We doing our own recap to a certain extent because we only got how many Saturdays left in the year? Like 2, 3 more Saturdays. So 2022, we witnessed.
Literally, literally, 3 more Saturdays left in this year for us to count.
Yeah.
So-called this year.
You see what I'm saying? So this year, what did we see? We saw rent prices skyrocket. You think like how long do we think the average person can hold on?
It's gonna buckle. It's buckling now.
yeah,
It's gonna break.
Like it's going, like the beautifully said, it's gonna buckle, man. You're gonna throw another piece on the back of your hump. And you
Like that game Jenga.
Mhm.
block right there.
That's it.
That motherfucker like this now. Any move.
Anything, man. So what do you think is gonna happen, man? Housing, mortgages are already 15. I believe we heard 15,000 cars get repoed every month. Oh, did y'all brothers see when I put in the group? They're financing cars for 30 years now. You get a 30-year mortgage on a car now.
So
That's how messed up. Yeah.
That means they're bleeding the public. That's a lot of money you gotta pay.
I seen a Hellcat. You get a brand new Hellcat.
Crazy.
$229 a month for 29. It was like 300 and something months. I'm like, God damn. Because they gotta liquidate this stuff, man. It's hard to sell cars. Have you looked at cars recently? Try to buy a car right now. These people want you to put down $8,800 on $15,000 cars and still finance you the whole, and you still gonna have a $500 payment.
That's wicked, man.
The car $15,000. You want me to put $8,000 down on it to still have a $400 or $500 a month payment
And then charge me
long?
$300-$400 for insurance?
for 4 or 5 years? This is what's happening
So
out
that means
here
you overpaid.
because of the interest rates. They're hitting people with 24, 20, 28, 30% interest rates on car loans now.
Yeah, you know, shit. I work for.
Yeah, you see this.
I see it every day.
Yeah.
I can see their contracts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would call like, nigga, you ain't paid. You know what I'm saying? Your shit about to get repo. I be looking on their shit. Just they be talking. I'm going through this. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I just be going through their stuff. I'm like, what's your interest rate? 14.95. You know what I'm saying? And there's like, look, I just paid last week. I'm like, yeah, but you still got $1,000 left to pay, and you're 60 days past due. I'm like, I don't get it. I was like, and I have to explain to them how the payment is allocated. You pay first, it goes towards the finance charges, which is interest. Then it goes towards the principal. Then any late fee. Then your miscellaneous fees. So it's like,
Where do you work with a bank or insurance?
I'm not saying.
You're not on camera.
But yeah, brothers connected.
Yeah.
But you know, in the spirit, that's what's going to lead to that invading one another. People are losing things, man. All right, keep on with that.
Yep. It says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
See?
So you gotta think too, like,
Come on, man.
the scripture say men should be afraid. You know, these women is gonna be terrified.
It's going to be hunting season, man. Like, that's the thing about it. They don't even understand that that's the time, man. It's going to be all out. Let that 911, let these barbaric animals out here realize 911 don't work no more.
Right.
The first thing they going to do.
First thing.
That's the first thing they going to do. Purge showed us that. Remember Hefe, or what was old dude? Like, y'all always never paid me no mind.
Because you know why? Pussy during that day is gonna be the most accessible thing.
Man,
Because they outnumber us fucking 10 to 1.
you might not be able to get a sandwich. You may not be able to get some water. But it's gonna be plenty of box out here.
That'll satisfy.
It's the truth.
It's accessible.
All right?
They already in the streets.
Go ahead with that second Ezra. Read that last part again.
It says, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, men shall be afraid, man. I always say we gotta meditate. The scriptures say meditate upon eagles, man. Can you imagine if there's a gang of hooligans? You know what I'm saying? 10 Edomites or 10 niggas or 10 Moabites. It don't even matter. It's a group of men or a group of people terrorizing your neighborhood, going from ransacking house to house. These heathens, man. What the hell, man? What the fuck is that? That threw me off in it.
Fucking Frankenstein over
What
here.
the fuck?
Be around a lot of
God
weirdos.
damn. I'm sorry. That's just like, that's weird.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of weird spirits, man.
That's why these heathens need slavery, man.
Just came out the laboratory.
What the fuck is that? He been walking this whole sidewalk like that?
Yes.
I didn't see him till he was like right here. It's like, you been walking this. people are weird,
They
man.
came off the train like that.
That's weird, man.
Motherfucker ready to die, man.
Yeah, see?
Motherfucker's ready to die, yo.
The multitude born in vain, man. Like what? He's probably not even real. He probably already evaporated, man. I'm telling you, this shit is a video game, man. They keep going.
It says verse 19, a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Yeah, ain't no pity against your neighbor. And people gonna really see that, man. You see, Jacob always not respected the neighbors, but imagine in this time, man. Jake gonna come in just out of curiosity.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the scripture say this when the son wanted Josephus books, I think it's the Antiquities book.
Yeah.
He mentioned in his book when the famine came that the Jews in Jerusalem, when the Romans besieged Jerusalem and whatnot, they would come in 2-3 times at the same house looking for just anything.
Anything.
You niggas be bragging about them Ferragamo belts and them shoes, man. They was eating shoes and belts, so that's going to repeat itself.
Play if you in the video games, play The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And it's a spirit. January, the top of the year. Hey, shalom, bro. Hey, shalom. Top of the year, January 15th, The Last of Us show comes out.
Oh, yeah.
They doing a whole series on the game.
Yeah.
That was the game of the year, 1 and 2. So then they're bringing out a whole series around this at the top of the year. Man, when you play that game, or I'm playing Days Gone now, the part of the game is what? Scavenging. A major portion of the game, like you said, is you might go in here and you might just get some band-aids.
Like, look, you might find like 2 bullets.
Yeah, you find 2 bullets in the trunk.
Or you might have to go through the whole fucking building. You only find 2 bullets in that whole building.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful with them shots.
But see, that's the point of like, it's going to get to that's when we don't know what it's like to see people in that scavenging spirit. You sit in your house with babies and children, and it's some hungry niggas outside. All we know is niggas be wicked because niggas be just wicked. But we don't know what it's like when like niggas is hungry. I don't know what niggas is like when they like ribs touching like, man, we hungry.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
And you want to know another thing too? How you say you be looking for another neighborhood to live in.
Mm-hmm.
People like, yeah, it's quiet over here. Not quiet in the sense, like, people say, yeah, my neighbor is quiet. Because everyone doesn't fuck with anyone.
Yeah.
They don't like you. So they're not going to be outside. They're not going to come over. Because, back in the 80s and, well, I'm not saying 80s, 90s when I grew up, I knew my neighbors.
You do the whole neighborhood.
We went over to each other's houses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you first move in, there they are the next day with a pie.
They introduce themselves.
Yeah, I remember that.
I moved in my new neighborhood. I ain't talked to not one person from the side, left, or in front of me.
Don't even know
Nobody
'em.
fucks with nobody.
And hell, when people walk with their dogs, right?
Yeah.
People will be like, oh shit, it's a person with another dog. Hey, turn around.
Let's go back in the house.
And people are scared of interaction.
Yeah, people do that. They don't want to interact and meet the dog and meet the person. All right, keep going with that second. We're gonna keep reading.
It says, man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Destroy the house with a sword because of hunger. No 911, no nothing. Right? Keep going.
Spoil their goods.
Spoil their goods. Because see, when this market really breaks down, you're gonna see the value of these things. That's why in the Book of Revelation it speaks about what? Wheat for a penny, man. For a day's wage, man. Go ahead, Will.
That movie, the Book of Eli.
Come on, man.
Remember when he gave him that small bottle of shampoo for that lady?
Oh, yeah.
The blind chick.
Mm-hmm.
You remember they wanted chapstick? Little things like that. We just we go to the store spend this little $2-3 for some chapstick.
Lose it.
Right. Next thing you know, you find that shit on the side of the seat in the car a month later or some shit. You done bought another one. But little things like that is gonna be
Gold. Valuable.
yeah.
I'm telling you, you play that game of The Last of Us. That puts you in the spirit of what time it's gonna really be. Cause you be scavenging, bro. You be scavenging in that game. You might find a half of a scissors.
Oh man. Yeah.
You might find a half of a pair of scissors. This is a half of the scissors.
It's like another thing. I think not mistaken, another part of that game is you have to learn to build, make.
Oh, yeah.
things. Remember those? They got them there. You find these scavenging books.
You had to find scavenging books
And
to learn how to do
how
this
to-
stuff.
Yeah, you learn how to make your own spear or your own
Recipes, they would call it. Crafting
Yeah,
recipes.
crafting.
That's what I'm saying. This is where it's going. Like you said, it ain't. See, right now we take a lot of things for granted. Shampoo, soap. When you can't wash your ass in that day, that's a serious thing. Your body, you're supposed to wash your body every few days at the very least. Because of why? Build up of oils in your body. Your body start producing a lot of oil, and especially these so-called white people, they suffer from that more so than us. You know, we're not really oil like that. Like we produce oil, but it's not excessive oil. They produce excessive oil. That's why their dandruff shampoo is different enough. You ever try like Head and Shoulders? That shit dry up your whole goddamn head.
Yeah.
Okay? Have your ass, going through it, right? But see, that's the point of what I'm saying is that those little things really, really matter, man. A battery.
They don't put lotion on when they get out the shower.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put lotion on when we
Right.
get out the shower. You gotta, I got a little girl, so she has to lotion up when she get out the shower. It's like
Different differences.
people don't do that.
You're gonna see. People are gonna be affected by not being able to shower whenever they want to. Not having soap. Because like you said in the Book of Eli, that thing was a major, that little bit of soap was serious, man.
Oh man, you remember when he
Toothpaste.
went in there to trade at the trading spot,
Mm-hmm.
and he had the little top, KFC.
The wipes.
Oh man, that shit.
He
was
traded
money.
a wipe.
Yeah, for the charges battery. It's like little shit like that. Man.
Cat oil.
Man,
I mean, had a little bit of oil.
yeah, killed that cat in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Keep going with that.
It says, and spoil their goods
Mm-hmm.
because of lack of bread.
Mm-hmm. Keep on.
Because of the lack of bread
Mm-hmm.
and for great tribulation.
Great tribulation. It's going to cause people to do a lot of hasty things. See, we got to know, like you said, in the times to come, to be patient, pray, wait for the Lord, because a lot of people, they're hasty. Like, for instance, you watch Independence Day with Will Smith. When people realized that those chariots was coming, what did they do? Everybody panicked. Pack up, get the fuck out of here. Just go sit in traffic. Sometimes moving at a certain pace will save your life.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with that too, going to follow and trust in the Spirit, man. Like the brother speaking on earlier, as we gain more season in our walk, you just spiritual things pop out to you. Even with certain things, sometimes like you'll be on a roll of getting shit done, X, Y, Z, and then it's like ain't nothing fucking going right. Well, the Most High is slowing your process up, man, so you can use that in a spiritual sense to gain more understanding in that moment.
More humility, more thankfulness. Keep going, bro. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll finish up here.
Verse 20 says, Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them.
That's right. That's the kings meeting in the valley of Jehoshaphat. The Lord is rousing up the spirit of the kings on the earth. Keep going.
It says, verse 21, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord power. My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
Yeah, because the scripture saying, what is it, Psalms, the 7th chapter, that Esau is going to fall into his own ditch, man. So Esau's been beating our ass and destroying our minds and having us living in this perpetual state of fear, being here, because that's what this place does. You know, you got to be afraid of dying on the highway, afraid of what you eat. You know, there's no rest here. So the Lord is going to bring that same spirit to Esau, man. All right, we don't have anything to fear. Keep going, get a few more verses and we're going to pull back.
It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth. And the sinners, like the straw that is kindled.
And that's what these people are going to be. They're literally just going to be dry leaves and straw when the Lord brings that fire, man. All right. When the Lord bring that fire, these people are not gonna stand a chance. That's why they say that their tongue's gonna consume in their mouths and their eyes, and there's no chance. They don't have a fighting chance. All right, none of them. Esau knows that. Hell, we know that we don't have a fighting chance against the Lord. That's why we submit, and we want to be on your side, not against you. All right, keep going.
It says, woe to them that sin.
Yeah, woe to them that sin, man. All right, Jake's still in that Christianity spirit of, God hates the sin, not the sinner. Read that again.
It says, woe to them that sin.
Woe to them that sin, because the Lord has been giving us ample amount of time to get it right, man.
You know what? Let me read verse 22. We'll jump back. I'm gonna read verse 22 again. It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners.
Yahweh shall not coming to spare sinners, because when you read in First John the 3rd chapter, the Lord tells us that those that are born of the Son of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, there is no sin in them. They aren't. If you are of the elect, you aren't technically a sinner, because you're covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai. But if you aren't covered by that blood, you are of the seed. You are Satan. Basically, as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrase, and the Lord gonna F you up, man. All right, he's gonna enjoy it. He's gonna laugh. All right, he's gonna make it painful as possible, because that's what these people do out here. They try to bring pain our way. You know how the fact of the wickedness that we have to endure and look at, that's just killing us, man.
Yes.
You get so hot and you be in the middle of the week, you be like, I'm having a heart attack. Because you people piss us off, man. We're always at a high level of stress, man. And we can't wait until the Lord bursts this pressure on this earth by fucking you people up, man.
Right.
We can't wait, because it's like, it's going to get ugly and we're going to have to deal with it. But at least, like we always say, like, oh, we don't got to work no more. Okay. We don't got to do this no more.
I don't have bill collectors
Oh,
call.
what the fuck is a bill? We're going to love it. And that's going to give us a chance to inhale and exhale while we be in the midst of it, you know?
Only individuals that's going to have to really pay a bill is Esau.
Yeah, 'cause he's,
that 1,000-year tab is asked with.
hey, because he's still incurring a bill. Even in the midst of that, he's still incurring a bill. All right, that tab's still running, boy. All right. Hey, so with that, we're going to close up. We're going to give all the glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Hey, double honors unto our apostles and elders. Shalom.
Shalom.
Did we? I thought we said 5 minutes, right?